Hi, I'm Alicia Strange, and I'm the Senior Manager of Public Relations and Community at Y12 Federal Credit Union. We are a talent ecosystem sponsor for the Knoxville Chamber, and we feel this sponsorship is important for many reasons, but mainly because we know when there's a healthy workforce, there's also a healthy community and surrounding city. And while we would love to be your financial partner of choice, we care about the whole person. And so we know when you succeed and our community succeeds, we all succeed.
Hi, I'm Lauren Longmire, Director of Regional Enhancement with the Knoxville Chamber. Thank you for joining us for Ecosystem Explained. Today, we will be discussing talent. Last May, the Knoxville Chamber unveiled its new 5-year strategic vision, Path to Prosperity, a plan that prioritizes economic growth while concentrating on solutions for employer challenges. Path to Prosperity recommits the Chamber and its team to its mission of driving regional economic prosperity. Path to Prosperity also lays out a plan for our vision of creating a vibrant, innovative economic ecosystem for the entire Knoxville region that considers today's realities while contemplating tomorrow's aspirations. This plan focuses on 6 core components to advance this mission: business expansion, business attraction, business climate, infrastructure, talent, and entrepreneurships are driven by our Talent Council, led by Vice Chair Rob Stivers from Regions Bank. We have 22 business and community leaders sitting on this council. The mission of this council is to support the Knoxville Chamber in driving regional economic prosperity by providing insight and guidance to the Chamber team regarding Path to Prosperity priorities and business plan strategies, while focusing on public education, higher education, workforce training, professional development, and community and workplace inclusivity. My focus is talent. Our talent initiatives focus on 2 regional strategies. The first is Workforce Redefined, our regional workforce development strategy. Knoxville's regional growth hinges on the ability to create and maintain a qualified, available workforce, and this strategy is the framework behind that goal. The second is Talent Redefined, our regional talent retention and attraction strategy. This is a multi-year strategy to retain and recruit more skilled and educated talent to the region. First, let's talk about Workforce Redefined. This strategy is made up of 6 recommendations. The first recommendation is to adopt a holistic view of workforce development, one that is more responsive and flexible, with better coordination and sharing of information among service providers. Some components within that recommendation are to push for a highly productive regional workforce investment board, supporting better information sharing and collaboration among workforce service providers, pivoting focus to needs and outcomes, not money and goals, and expanding the labor pool by supporting populations with barriers. The second recommendation is to empower employers to participate in regional workforce development efforts to better meet the long-term needs of the regional business community. Underneath that, we will work to assist education providers in the creation of industry-specific employer advisory roles, creating employer-informed program within post-secondary institutions, encourage employers to evaluate their wage offerings for skilled trades positions, participate in conversations with employers to hire minority populations and populations with barriers. Encourage employers to create internal pathways and onboarding plans to encourage employee growth and retention. And identifying data and other mechanisms to quantify need for skills and training. Next, prepare workforce-ready graduates by supporting more career awareness, exploration, and training opportunities. Underneath that, we will work to create continuum of activities and career pathways for high-demand occupational clusters, as well as entrepreneurial skill and soft skill development. Increase awareness of opportunity and growth within skilled trades. Engage employers in the creation of practicums that can be delivered in COVID-19 and post-pandemic environments. Support educators' learning in local workplaces. Advocate for continued and expanded use of U-Science with Knox County schools, and supporting creation of more internship, pre-apprenticeship, and apprenticeship programs. Next recommendation is to create more targeted, accelerated training opportunities that are responsive to economic conditions. Underneath that, we'll be working with employers to identify common, frequently acceptable certifications, create rapid response teams to upskill and reskill displaced employees, just like what happened at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Provide opportunities to upskill and reskill employees when business processes change, and supporting efforts to increase funding for completion of certifications. We will also support more equitable and accessible education, training, and employment opportunities. We will do that by expanding career exploration and awareness opportunities in underserved schools, including Austin East, Fulton, and Carter High Schools, as well as the Career Magnet Academy. Encourage participation of women and minorities in STEM. Actively seek to remove barriers to education, training, and workplaces, including transportation, broadband access, and lack of access to information. Supporting equitable education opportunities for all students, including adult learners who did not complete a secondary education credential, to acquire a level of basic skills needed to enter the workplace. And finally, supporting efforts for more minority representation in education, training, and workforce services. Finally, we recommend championing top-tier reading and math skills for public education students as measured by nationally recognized standards. We'll support expansion of high-quality early education programs, promote continued implementation of state standards and assessments, support efforts intended to enhance the preparation, recruitment, and retention of high-quality teachers, advocate for increased funding of Knox County schools, particularly to address learning loss resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic and the lack of internet access, and eliminate disparities among socioeconomic groups. Next, we'll talk about Talent Redefined. This strategy has 4 recommendations included in it. First recommendation is to increase talent pipeline between Knoxville area employers and local post-secondary education institutions. Within that, we will work to strengthen alignment between local employment needs and degree programs of local post-secondary education institutions. Develop an array of online resources that support the creation and enhancement of regionally located internships, as we also discussed within the Workforce Redefined strategy. Develop a summer internship engagement program. Engage incoming post-secondary students prior to arriving on campus. Also, growing the economic impact of diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts at regional employers to the wider community. Components within that do include supporting the creation of a network of DEI executives at regional employers, promoting more resources, group conversation, and mentorship opportunities for small to medium-sized businesses, encourage employers to have transparent internal career pathways, professional growth opportunities, and onboarding processes to help with retention, also in Workforce Redefined. Our third recommendation, position the Knoxville region as a long-term destination for 25 to 54-year-old professionals. To do that, we will execute a targeted recruitment and awareness campaign in key geographic markets, create an online presence that promotes the region's assets, support the development of civic furniture projects and quality of life initiatives within the Knoxville area, and promote the need for proper housing availability for the 25 to 50-year-old demographic. Finally, we recommend assisting with the recruitment and engagement of professional level talent. We'll create a suite of customizable recruitment and engagement services for job candidates and their partners, develop a digital ambassadors program that will connect newcomers with local subject matter experts and volunteers, and develop a Knoxville Defined program with the goal of helping newcomers learn about the region. The Chamber team and Talent Council have already begun working on some solutions to those recommendations. One of those is our Workforce Service Providers Directory. It was created for individuals interested in career change, entering the workforce for the first time, or re-entering the workforce after an absence. Also for organizations interested in securing a talent pipeline, particularly in low-skill trade positions, and service providers to help refer clients to other providers. It is simply a listing of 43 regional organizations that can support our local workers in their employment needs. It is divided by service population, including currently incarcerated, displaced workers, justice involved, including youth and adult, non-native English speakers, seniors, unemployed, underemployed, veterans, workers with disabilities, young adult, and youth. There's also a PDF version if someone needed to print. We also launched our Workforce Transportation Committee to tackle transportation needs in the Forks of the River Industrial Park. We sought employers with 10 or more employees in Forks of the River. We had 27 respondents. 17 of those reported employees failed to appear for work because of transportation issues. Also, 17 of those employers reported trouble filling positions. There are up to 550 jobs currently unfilled, with up to 1,400 jobs forecasted to be added in the next 5 years. We are currently working on a pilot program with the Knoxville Area Urban League, Knoxville CAC Transit, and a local employer to create a fixed route from the Urban League's office to downtown Knoxville to Forks of the River. We also hope to expand this effort to other business parks in the county. We created some flyers for Forks of the River employers and employees, and you can see those here. We discussed CAC Transit, which is 24/7 transportation to Forks of the River on demand and subscription. Vans can hold up to 17 people. There are currently only 1 to 3 riders utilizing the service. Rides are free right now due to COVID, but will eventually resume to $2 each way, and they do have door-to-door transportation. Also, we discussed Smart Trips, a rideshare program using an online platform. Riders and passengers can earn a chance to win cash and prizes. We will be hosting a virtual panel discussion on September 23rd at 10 a.m. Called Untapped Talent. This is a virtual panel to discuss employing various populations with barriers, including workers with disabilities and justice involved. Our panelists include Commissioner Brad Turner, Tennessee Department of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, Michael Scrippa, Disability Resource Center, Brandon Ledford, Centro Hispano de East Tennessee, Todd Gilbert, Knox Area Rescue Ministries, and Kiera Wyatt, Connect Ministries. I hope you'll join us for that. It will be again on September 23rd at 10 a.m., and you can visit our website, knoxvillechamber.com, to register. Thank you all for your time.